Hello you guys, welcome to a new video. So it is currently 11:20. I didn't get started dashing till probably just after 10. I woke up at a decent time, like 8. My alarm was set for 8:20, I think, or 8:15. I don't remember because I turned it off and I fell back asleep for like 15 more minutes. So anyway, and then I was just really slow to get ready. I don't know, call it the Monday blues. I don't know, but anyway, we eventually got ready. We got our first order. It was a DoorDash McDonald's order. I think it was $5.75 going a mile or two. Pretty quick and easy. It was ready when I got there and everything. So not a terrible order to start our week off with. Well, right after filming that last clip, I got another McDonald's order, $8 going, I think, a few miles. The only thing is it's going on, I think the road is paved until about a mile from their house is what it kind of looks like. I'm not positive. It's probably a dirt road for at least a little bit, and we've had rain the past couple days, and so I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I actually got the same customer, I think, over the weekend, and I accepted it, and then, or no, I was gonna accept it. I screenshotted it, and then I thought, oh shoot, it just rained and it's a dirt road. Probably safe bet to just not take the risk. But it's been a couple days since it rained really hard, so hopefully it's not too bad. If it looks too bad, or if I don't feel comfortable driving down the road, I'll just try and get it canceled. But anyway, I just got to McDonald's to pick it up, so I'm gonna go see if it's ready. All right, I just dropped off, but as you can see, the entrance to their driveway is muddy, so I didn't go in there. I just parked on the side of the street, left my hazards on, and got it delivered, so it worked out fine. At home, had my lunch, got back out, and look, you guys can't really tell because of the sun, but they have a DoorDash sticker on their car. I think that's kind of funny. Anyway, I just got a shopping order, $7 and some change for 2 boxes of cereal, the same cereal, and a gallon of milk. So on our way to get it dropped off. All right, just dropped off right there to that house. That one confused me a little bit. It was telling me to turn, even though this is the street that it's supposed to be delivered on, but it was telling me to turn on the next street over. And so it was kind of confusing, but he came outside luckily. I just realized I need to go get gas. I didn't get gas over the weekend. I'm at a quarter of a tank. But anyway, has your guys' DoorDash app been super glitchy, or is it just me? Like, I think I talked about it in a couple videos back. Every time an order gets canceled, or if I have to contact DoorDash and have them cancel it or whatever, it glitches and my screen just turns gray. I can't click on anything. Even if I force stop the app, even if I close it, reopen it, it doesn't work. I have to restart my phone every single time it does that. And then yesterday, I think we were taking an order, and it was one of those contactless deliveries. So, you have to push the call button, even if you don't actually call. If they want it at the door, you already know what to do. You don't have to call, right? You could just click the button. Anyway, then you go to take the photo, and I went to take the photo. She came out and grabbed the food, but I just take a photo of their house anyway. To show that I was at least at the right house, I take the photo, and then I hit complete delivery, and it just is sitting there with a spinning circle. And then it just loops and goes back and has me take the photo again and has me do the call and all that again and again and again. And so I force closed the app, restarted my phone, and it finally worked. I still had to do it a couple more times after restarting my phone, but it finally worked. And I'm like, what is going on with this app? They need an update so bad. All right, I have been sitting at home working on, you guys know, some of you may know, some of you may not. I have designed a few coloring books, and I'm working on another one. So I've just been at home drawing and hanging out. And I just got a Taco Bell order. I can't remember how much it was for. $6, I'm thinking, for a couple miles. So anyway, I am at Taco Bell. The order is not up there on the shelves yet. Yesterday, I got a Taco Bell order, and their, I guess, air conditioning went out, and it was insanely hot in there. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes before I go in there and have to stand and wait in the heat. I got the Taco Bell order delivered. It did take a minute in there, and like I said, their air conditioner is out. So it was very hot, but they were trying to get me out of there. They were being pretty nice today, which I can appreciate. Anyway, now I have an $8 and some change 10-item shop at the dollar store, which I'm not super thrilled about. But it's $3.50, so orders are kind of few and far between. Not many food orders out right now, probably. So I just decided to take it. So I'm gonna go to the dollar store and get this shopped for. Well, guys, so I decided to take the dollar store order, the one that I was talking about. I get to the dollar store, I start shopping for stuff, and the lady was getting a bunch of laundry stuff, I think 3 different types of laundry soap, 2 different types of Tide Pods, and then like a liquid laundry soap, and then dryer sheets and fabric softener, and it was all like specific brands. And so anyways, I was shopping for some of it. Some of it was out of stock, so I was doing substitutes for it. And she was very responsive in the app, which was nice, you know. But it was taking a little bit longer than I would have liked because, you know, I was having to wait for responses and tell her what they did or didn't have and, you know, show her pictures or whatever, which I don't mind doing. It's part of the job, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm doing that. We find a couple substitutions that are good, and she's being really specific. Like, she's like, it has to be this brand. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, I finally get everything shot for her. I go to the register, and it's a different type of process than what I'm used to. Usually they scan everything, you pay with your red card, and you're on your way. Well, it said it was an online Dollar General order. I've never had that happen before. So it was telling me to tell the employees to scan the barcode on my phone before scanning any items. So I told her that. She was like, oh yeah, this is like a new thing. And she was like, let's do it. So she scans it. It says order not found. So then it says to give them the order number if the barcode's not working. So I do that. Still saying order not found. They tried it several times. I tried some things on my end. Nothing was working. So I contact DoorDash support. They asked me, like, did you have them scan the code before doing the items? I said yes, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story short, they had to cancel the order. So I spent like 40 minutes on that order, and I did get $4 and some change for half pay, but it was definitely not worth my time. It was very frustrating, to say the least. And then now, on Justin's way home, his tire light came on. So he's parked over here beside me at Walmart. They usually take a really long time to do tire patches or really anything in the auto center. So I met him up here so that I could take him home and we can come back and get it when it's ready. But anyway, he ran in to get that started, and I just thought I would share my experience at the dollar store. It was not a very fun one. All right, good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. Sorry if it's loud. There's a guy power washing behind me, so I'm going to try to be quick. I have gotten 2 McDonald's orders so far. One of them I already dropped off, going to some little like duplex apartment type things. Now we're on to this $5, I think, and some change. Not going very far. So got it picked up, gonna go drop it off. I got the other McDonald's order dropped off. I think it was $5.75, so not too bad. It was ready when I got there. Well, like 30 seconds after I got there. But anyway, I swear, I feel like, do you guys ever feel like this, or am I crazy? I mean, I know I'm kind of crazy, but I feel like I have either crazy intuition or I'm like psychic or something. I'll be like, we haven't gotten this customer in a long time or whatever, and then we'll get them like the next day. This morning, I woke up from my sleep for some reason, and I was like, I wonder if Tractor Supply is still on DoorDash, because I haven't gotten a Tractor Supply order in a long time. I get a Tractor Supply order just a second ago, 50-pound bag of dog food for $4, which I declined. Do you guys ever do that? Like, I literally haven't gotten a Tractor Supply order in probably 8 months or something. So I was like, maybe they took it off because, you know, they weren't getting enough orders or people weren't picking up from there. I don't know. But no, it's still there. I have been sitting at home after having lunch and getting nothing at all. So I decided to drive around, and I got a Walmart order. It's like $14 and some change, but it was only, what, 8 items maybe? One is a water hose, but it's really not that heavy. I was expecting it to be heavy, but it wasn't heavy at all. It was pretty quick and easy shop. I'm gonna go get it delivered. I got the Walmart order dropped off, just one quick trip to the porch, and then I got a $7 Sam's restaurant order. It was ready, well, it was mostly ready when I got there, but they didn't see that it was 2 chicken strip meals, so they had to make another one, but it only took like maybe 5 minutes, so I didn't mind waiting. But anyway, we just got that one dropped off as well. It is insanely windy today and hot, so it's double miserable. I got another Walmart order. I really didn't want to take it. It wasn't great, to be honest, but my acceptance rate is like 12 or 13%, and so if I can get a decent order here and there, especially when DoorDash is slow and I'm not getting many orders, I'm gonna take one that I don't necessarily want to take but is decent. So I think it was like $13 and some change. It was fairly easy, fairly quick. I think it probably took me 20 to 25 minutes max for the entire trip, driving to Walmart, shopping, checking out, driving to the customer, dropping it off. So not bad. Well, after that Walmart order, I actually went home, and then I left DoorDash running because I just needed one more order to replace the orders that were going to fall off that night. So anyway, while I was at home, I ended up getting a little $5 McDonald's order that I got delivered, and I forgot to film it because Justin was on his way home. So as soon as I dropped the order off, I called him and talked to him while he was driving home. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.